Frank Walters Jr., Jr. the third, was not able to be with us this evening because he had prior engagements. So we thought, what better person to bring on to do the trivia question? See, Frank gives all year round, but we're going to throw it to Mr. Santa. Mr. Santa, welcome to the show.
Glad to be here, Rob.
Oh, you know what? I got to tell you, Santa, every time I see you, did you get a stomach staple or something like that? Because I'm telling you, you're looking slim down, you're looking good. You're looking like you're ready to rock and roll. You ready for the season, baby?
Well, you know, this is a busy time of the year for us.
It is. How are the elves doing? Is the production going? Everything's good?
They're doing great. We're working hard. We're on schedule, and a couple more weeks, I think we'll be ready to load the sleigh and get on the way.
You know, I got to tell you, Santa, you mind if I call you Santa?
Please.
Yeah. A little concerned that you were going to run late for the show this evening, right? So I made a phone call and I called your cell phone, right? Well, you don't carry your cell phone with you, so Mrs. Claus picked up. She, I don't think she's one of my biggest fans, if you know what I mean. I think I was concerned that you weren't going to be here, so she straightened it out and she said everything's going to be fine. And thank you for being here. Why don't you? I think you're here to talk a little bit about the question of the week and fill in for Frank. And if you talk a little closer to the microphone, we'll be able to hear you, which would be great.
Well, you know, I talk so loud, I don't want to overwhelm the mic. But, you know, Miss Claus is always there to back me up. So
she's on your side, baby.
Feel free to call her anytime, Rob.
All right.
Who else? You know, I can't think of many people that could really do a good job of filling in for Frank Walters. I just want you to know I'm honored that you felt that I could hold up that the high mark that Frank sets week to week. Because, you know, we watch Media Talk from the workshop.
Do you really? Well, it's a staple. I mean, how can you not find out what's going around in the globe?
Hey,
the only thing we can't do is the weather.
When you're making toys week after week, you need entertainment. And Thursday nights, we're tuned into Media Talk.
I love that, Santa. Thank you very much. You know, Frank's a giver, and so are you, so that's what we like, givers.
This week's question and answer is sponsored by La Casa Dolce Cafe. And this was, let's see, actually last week's trivia question.
It was last week's trivia question? Sure, yes, it was.
The question was, in the film series Alien, what is the main character Ripley's first name and military rank?
Oh, see, you know, they don't ever call her by her first name or his name or whatever.
And I got to tell you, I didn't know this one, and I took a poll in the workshop, and none of the elves seemed to have a clue. So
they're not big on the sci-fi kind of thriller movies, huh?
I'm impressed that there was a winner. The correct answer to last week's trivia question was Lieutenant Ellen Ripley, and the winner was Todd Sullivan of WFLA right here in Tampa Bay.
You know what? That's wonderful when we get to actually give something to our community and give back to our community. And you know what, Santa? You're playing a big role in that this year because we're going to see you all over town, aren't we?
You know, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a lot of stops to make, and Ybor City is one of the funnest places that I deliver.
You told me earlier, you said you had to get out of here by like 5 or 7 after because you were going somewhere special. Tell me where you're going that's special right now after the show.
After the show, well, you know, I haven't checked in with Mrs. Claus yet. I always have to check in with her.
Okay.
She pretty much sets my course.
Okay.
But I do need to mention that, let's see, Todd Sullivan, you've won this week's trivia question, and the prize is 2 tickets to the wine and gelato tasting. The next tasting is Thursday, January 31st, 2008, the last Thursday of every month, from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So you can come in at any time between those hours at La Casa Dolce Cafe at 406 South Howard Avenue across from McDenton's. Oh, I love that place. If you have any questions, contact Robin Adkins or visit www.lacasadolcecafe.com.
Santa, I got to tell you, it was a real honor having you on the show, and I hope you come back and visit us. Maybe in the off season, you know, when you're golfing down here in Florida.
You know, we can. There's some kind of thing that you can set up with laptops where you can beam me in sometime during the year.
I chat you one of these times in the year. When
absolutely.
You're just chilling out with a little libation, you and the Claus, you and the missus are watching a little TV or some CSI, we'll get you in, right?
You're doing a good thing here, Rob. Keep it up.
Thank you very much, Santa. Well, we look forward to seeing you next year, all right?
All right.
Okie dokie.